The following is a production of Cary TV, the Town of Cary's government access channel. You're watching Bud TV, the monthly program that keeps you informed about what's going on in and around Cary Town Government. This month on Bud, riding C-Tran? There's an app for that. Your water quality is now online. And be prepared. Learn how to protect yourself and your family this hurricane season. All that and more right here on Bud TV.
Hey, come on!
Yep, let's get going.
Where?
Well, if you're here in Cary, anywhere. 'Cause using public transportation just got easier.
Thanks to the addition of C-Tran to the Go Triangle's real-time prediction app, Transloc.
The free GPS-driven app available for Android, Apple, and BlackBerry devices.
Pinpoint C-Tran fixed route buses across all 6 of C-Tran's service lines.
Through the app, users can also see specific stops along each fixed route,
Read transit system announcements and provide feedback on your riding experience.
To download the app, visit live.gotriangle.org from your mobile device.
Riders without smartphones can still access real-time bus information by either visiting live.gotriangle.org
Or by texting GO LIVE to 41411.
With an accurate look at where our buses are in Cary, we hope taking public transportation becomes a more feasible option for everyone.
The app cost about $250,000, of which 80% was paid for through a grant by the Federal Transit Administration.
It was developed by Transloc, a Raleigh-based transportation information company,
and is part of Go Live, the first regional multi-vendor real-time project in the nation that integrates several transit agencies' trip information into one mobile and web interface.
In addition to C-Tran, the app gives the status of buses running as part of Capital Area Transit,
Chapel Hill Transit,
Duke University Transit,
Durham Area Transit Authority,
NC State's Wolf Line,
and Triangle Transit.
C-Tran's fixed route service has grown about 26% each year for the last 2 years.
which means you can get to even more places in Cary.
To learn more about Cary Transit, search C-Tran at the town website, townofcary.org.
Or call 919-469-4080.
See you on the bus.
Watching your irrigation system is one of the first things you should do to really understand it. I'll tell you why next on the Conservation Corner. Most irrigation systems are set to run very late at night or early before dawn, when most of us are sleeping. So how do you know if your yard is getting the water it needs? Let's go to Jeff Hall, Water Conservation Program Specialist, to explore this further and find out about our free summer irrigation audit.
Thanks, Frisna. Owners should definitely be aware of how their system runs and where the water's landing in their yard, especially how even the uniformity is. It's important because even watering equals a more thorough soaking. Many times I've seen a zone run and unevenly spray water across an area, leaving parts of a yard inefficiently watered. If you own an automatic irrigation system and would like us to evaluate one spray zone in your yard, then simply visit townofcary.org and play Don't Drown the Ground, our online game. There you can request a free irrigation audit. We'll even give you up to 7 free precision spray nozzles for one zone. We'll perform a catch can test in one zone by placing collection containers in a grid pattern covering that area. We'll run the zone for a few minutes and collect and record the amount of water in each container. The data is used to identify application efficiency. Then we'll pop in these precision spray nozzles and perform the test again. Last year, systems that we audited showed you use less water as well as increase in efficiency, which means they're watering more effectively. Back to you, Shrizna.
Thanks, Jeff. And so go online today and play Don't Drown the Ground. And customers who participate in the town's backflow testing program will also receive a reminder card in their backflow testing results information packet. Remember, a healthy yard doesn't need a lot of water, but if you do water, make every drop count. I'm Shrishna Guilford, and I'll see you next time on the Conservation Corner.
That's good.
I hear ya. One of the many great things about living in Cary is the tasty water.
You got that right. And for the first time ever, the town of Cary is offering its annual water quality report online.
Thanks to a recent rule change by the EPA, paper copies of the report will no longer be mailed out, saving tens of thousands in utility customer dollars.
You gotta love that.
Citizens can view the water report at waterreport.townofcary.org.
If you'd prefer a paper copy of the report, just call Public Works and Utilities Customer Service at 919-469-4090.
Hard copies are also available for review at the Finance Customer Service window at Cary Town Hall.
And at the Public Works and Utilities Customer Service window at the Garment Operations Center.
The online water report covers all drinking water quality tests performed during 2012.
Over 50,000 of them, to be exact.
We are proud to report that after so many analyses, your water remains safe and of high quality.
We remain committed to providing drinking water that consistently meets all state and federal regulatory standards.
For more info on everything water, please search water at the town's website, townofcary.org.
Cheers.
Head out to Godbold Park on June 21st and 22nd as some of the best athletes around hit the ramps, rails, and ledges at Skate Cary for Skateboarding Day and BMX Day. For more information, visit the Skate Cary page at the town's website, townofcary.org. Now let's take a look at the calendar where there's a time and a place for everything. On June 5th, an area conversation will be held at the Embassy Suites in Cary, 201 Harrison Oaks Boulevard from 6 to 8 p.m. The Operations Committee meeting will be held on Thursday, June 6th at 5:30 p.m. in the Council Chambers. On June 11th, an area conversation will be held at Cross Point Church, 6911 Carpenter Fire Station Road from 6 to 8 p.m. Another area conversation will be held at the Colonial Baptist Church, 6051 Tryon Road on June 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. A town council meeting will be held on Thursday, June 13th at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers. There will be a public hearing on the town manager's recommended fiscal year 2014 budget at this meeting. On Monday, June 17th at 6:30 p.m., the Planning and Zoning Board meeting will be held in the council chambers. A town council work session will be held on Tuesday, June 18th at 5:30 p.m. in the Police Department Training Room at the Cary Police Department, 120 Wilkinson Avenue. On Thursday, June 20th at 5:30 p.m., the Planning and Development Committee will meet in the council chambers. On Tuesday, June 25th at 5:30 p.m., a town council work session will be held in conference room number 10035. The town council will meet on Thursday, June 27th at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers. For more meetings and events, log on to townofcary.org and click on the calendar icon.
Where there's thunder, there's lightning, and lightning is dangerous. In fact, lightning kills more people each year than either hurricanes or tornadoes. That's why it's so important this month during Lightning Safety Awareness Week that you sit down with your family and decide what you're going to do to protect yourselves from the dangers of lightning. Let's talk about lightning safety. Monitor the weather, and if thunderstorms are forecast, consider postponing outdoor plans until another time. If you decide to go ahead and participate in outdoor activities, have a lightning safety plan. Know where you'll go for safety and how long it will take you to get there. If you hear thunder, even a distant rumble, immediately move to a safe place. Fully enclosed buildings with wiring and plumbing provide the best protection. Sheds, picnic shelters, tents, or covered porches do not protect you from lightning. If a sturdy building is not nearby, get into a hard-top metal vehicle and close all the windows. Stay inside until 30 minutes after the last rumble of thunder. If you hear thunder, don't use a corded phone except in an emergency. Cordless phones and cell phones are safe to use. Keep away from electrical equipment and wiring. Water pipes conduct electricity. Don't take a bath or shower or use other plumbing during a storm. If you are caught outside in a thunderstorm, avoid open areas, isolated tall trees, towers, or utility poles, and metal conductors such as wire fences. And if someone has been struck by lightning, remember, they are not electrically charged. So call 911 and administer first aid immediately. And remember what Leon the Lightning Lion says, if thunder roars, go indoors. I'm Kathy Ellis, Fire Education Specialist with the Cary Fire Department with this month's Hot Tip.
Summer's here.
Yippee!
Yep, it's definitely time to make sure you're prepared for possible emergencies.
Emergency preparedness is not just for Californian earthquakes,
Oklahoma tornadoes,
Or Carolina hurricanes.
Go Canes!
Not those canes, real hurricanes.
Knowing what to do before, during, and after an emergency is a critical part of being prepared and may make the difference when seconds count.
First, prepare yourself and your family for a disaster by making an emergency plan.
Your family may not be together when a disaster strikes, so it's important to plan in advance how you'll get to a safe place,
How you'll contact one another,
and how you will get together among the variety of real-life logistical issues.
Your emergency planning should also address the care of pets.
Aiding family members with access and functional needs.
And safely shutting off utilities.
You may also want to inquire about emergency plans at work, daycare, and school.
If no plans exist, consider volunteering to help create one.
Once you've collected this important information, gather your family members together and discuss the information to put in the plan.
practice your plan at least twice a year and update it according to any issues that arise.
It's also important to put together a basic emergency supply kit.
Your kit should include 1 gallon of water per person per day for at least 3 days for drinking and sanitation.
At least a 3-day supply of non-perishable food.
A battery-powered or hand-crank radio and a weather radio with tone alert and extra batteries for both.
A flashlight and extra batteries.
A first aid kit.
A whistle to signal for help.
Baby wipes.
Matches.
Garbage bags and plastic ties for personal sanitation.
And a multi-tool or a Swiss Army knife.
You should also include specialty items like prescription medications and glasses.
Infant formula and diapers.
Pet food and extra water for your pet.
Cash and change.
Important family documents such as copies of insurance policies, identification, and bank account records.
A sleeping bag or warm blanket for each person.
And a complete change of clothing for each person.
In the face of disaster, Americans come together with courage, compassion, and unity and ask, how can I help?
One great way is to take basic first aid and CPR classes. The Red Cross of the Triangle is a great place to start. For information on classes, just visit triangleredcross.org.
You can also get trained and volunteer with the Community Emergency Response Team, or CERT.
CERT training is a Citizens Corps program designed to enable citizens to care for themselves and their neighbors during the first 3 days following a disaster.
Participants are educated about disaster preparedness.
CERT organization.
Light search and rescue.
Medical care.
Fire extinguisher use.
And disaster psychology.
Learn more about CERT training and how you can be involved by visiting the CERT page at the town's website, townofcary.org.
For more tips and information on how you can prepare yourself and your family for a potential emergency, visit the Federal Emergency Management Agency at ready.gov.
So be a good scout and be prepared. A little planning now can help a lot in an emergency.
That does it for this month's Bud TV. If you have any questions about stories you've seen here, you can email us at feedback@townofcary.org or call 469-4007. And remember to tune to Cary TV 11 if you're looking to find out what's going on in and around Cary Town Government. This has been a production of Cary TV. Visit the Town of Cary's website at townofcary.org.